Indiana versus Oregon, who wins and why?
Oregon's depth, I think, is such a big piece of this game, because it feels like the kind of game where eventually Indiana maybe just gets a little bit worn down, especially at the line of scrimmage, and especially in some of those one-on-one matchups that Indiana's got to win most, if not all of. And I'm thinking certainly at the line of scrimmage, but also, Elijah Surratt versus Oregon's secondary, Indiana's ability to run the ball explosively the way that it has this season, much more so compared to, it was much more of sort of a 4 or 5 yard type team running the ball last season. It's been much more explosive this season. That's going to be very difficult as long as Oregon can stay fresh and productive defensively, the way that the Ducks are capable. Not a lot of teams have that depth in college football anymore because of the portal, because of the way that revenue share and NIL have created a sort of spread a level of parity over the sport. And I think that is one of Oregon's real, sort of team-wide strengths.
I just think Oregon's depth has weighed teams down this season. They have the Autzen crowd behind them last time. I think they're really riding the high they had. I know Penn State win looks a little bit different 2 weeks later, but going into Happy Valley and going anywhere and winning in front of 111,000, people clad in white is really a huge momentum boost for a young team, that was kind of unproven heading into this year. Everyone was saying, Dante Moore maybe wasn't the best at UCLA, and he's been producing this season, and maybe they don't have a true number one running back, and they have one of the top rushing offenses in the country. But I think the Ducks will win and handle this game.